what we members of the New Life Tech religion believe to be human rights. For centuries, humans have moved across the earth, migrating in search of food, shelter, opportunity, and security. In the modern world, however, strict borders, passports, and visas have turned what should be a fundamental right, the right to move freely, into a privilege controlled by governments. If we are truly human and value equality, freedom, and human dignity, then the necessity of passports and travel restrictions becomes questionable. This paper argues that in an ideal world, no human should need a passport or face restrictions on movement. It explores historical, ethical, economic, and practical perspectives to highlight why national borders and travel restrictions contradict fundamental human principles. Before the rise of the modern nation-state system, human beings moved more freely. In ancient civilizations, people could migrate across vast lands without needing formal documents. The concept of passports dates back to 1414, when England's King Henry V introduced a system for travelers to prove their identity. However, passports were not widely required until the 20th century, when nation-states formalized their borders after the World Wars. The idea that people need permission to move from one place to another is a relatively new development in human history. If all humans are equal, then no one should have more right to live in one place than another based on where they were born. Yet, the passport system creates an arbitrary hierarchy, giving some people unrestricted access to most of the world while others are confined within their national borders. International bodies such as the United Nations recognize the right to freedom of movement. Article 13 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights states that everyone has the right to leave any country, including their own, and to return to their country. However, in practice, this right is severely restricted by the necessity of visas, work permits, and border control policies. The mere fact that some passports allow entry into more countries than others highlights how unequal the world is. If we believe in true equality, then every person, regardless of their nationality, should have the same right to travel, live, and work anywhere they choose. Restricting movement based on nationality is no different from discrimination based on race, gender, or religion.